Welcome to the DK Custom Products YouTube channel. I'm Dwayne, and today we're going to install a chin spoiler on this here OG Nightster. All right, now this is the DK Custom Products chin spoiler. We have these for Sportster models, Dynas, and then several year of Softail, twin cam Softails with or without a screen. But today we're going to do the Sportster installation. Now these come ready to install. However, they have a matte black finish, but you can color match them to your bike. You can put another coat of black paint on there. It's not going to be a gloss finish. And it's not going to be a showroom floor finish, but definitely a usable finish. You see they come packaged in a box, mounting bracket, chin spoiler. It's a very simple installation. As you can see, the finish is acceptable, but with very minimal sanding and painting and refinishing, it could be show quality. And as you can see, this is the two-tone Nightster. If it had that gray, matte gray color, I think it would look rad, but we're just gonna install it with the matte black for now. Comes with the chin spoiler, as well as the proprietary mounting bracket for your model. That bracket is powder coat black, so it's going to be very durable. It's going to last the life of the bike. Includes the required hardware. Also included with everything we send, instructions. Highly recommended that you do not overlook the instructions. Even though this is a simple installation, there are a few things that could go wrong if you don't follow the instructions. Also the two button head screws to attach the chin spoiler to the bracket. I'll pull the instructions up on the screen so you can read along with me. First thing you're going to do is check the contents. Obviously, one chin spoiler, one mounting bracket, 3 bolts with washers that are going to mount the bracket to the spoiler. Those are already pre-installed into the bracket. You're going to have to remove those at the time of installation. And then 2 bolts to mount the bracket to the bike. Step 1, the spoiler comes with a semi-gloss primer coat. You can run it how it is or give it a light sanding and apply a couple of coats of your favorite rattle can paint. Or you can take it to an auto body shop or custom paint shop. For 04 and up Sportster models, unbolt the mounting bracket from the spoiler and bolt the mounting bracket to the frame. Then bolt the spoiler back to the mounting bracket. Even if you're going to paint the spoiler, it is recommended to bolt it up first to see how it will fit. For 86 to 03 models, 2 5/16 holes need to be drilled in the cross brace below the rectifier. Use the bracket holes as a template for the holes to be drilled in the cross brace. Make sure they are level and even, otherwise the chin spoiler could end up mounting unevenly. You will need to get 2 larger bolts with matching washers and nuts to attach the mounting bracket to the frame in the holes you drilled. So again, that's for the 86 to 03 models. For 04 and up, it's gonna be a direct bolt on. Let's get into it. All right, so obviously this kit is 2 components, the mounting bracket and the chin spoiler. Mounting bracket will mount right there. Chin spoiler will mount to said bracket, and it's as simple as that. I mean, first thing you want to do is mock it up loosely, make sure everything's straight before you fasten it in place, and that's what I'm going to do now. As said earlier, comes with 2 bolts to mount the bracket to the frame. All right, as always, thread locker. Medium thread locker is your friend when it comes to a Harley. Every single bolt on this bike will vibrate loose eventually, unless you use thread locker. Only takes a little, put a little dab there. All right, get that bolt hanging loosely. Again, thread locker, just a little dab there. As I said, mount it up loosely, kind of eyeball it, make sure it's straight in reference to this cross member. There's a little slack there, a little play, so make sure everything's lined up straight so your chin spoiler doesn't end up crooked when you fasten it all into place. All right, next step, it's where the magic happens. It's where you're gonna mount the chin spoiler to the actual bracket. to give you a good idea of how it's going to look on the bike. Now, the 3 bolts with washers are the fasteners we're going to use to attach that. I'm going to go ahead and prep them with thread locker now. Pass through the bottom. And again, you're going to get these started loosely before you fasten them down entirely. That way, again, you can make sure everything is straight. All right, now I'm just eyeballing and make sure everything's straight before I cinch it down. It looks perfect to me. And there you have it. Now, a little thing like this goes a long way for the aesthetic of this bike. I mean, it really changes the lines when you step back and take a look at it. You know, this bike should have come with a chin spoiler from the factory, I think. But if you have any questions about fitment of a chin spoiler on your bike or the installation of said chin spoiler on a Sportster, as you've seen in this video, shoot me an email to support@dkcustomproducts.com. If you want to purchase one of your own, there'll be a link in the description below. Y'all ride safe out there.